The motto of our game is leave no elderly behind. We want to make sure that vulnerable groups, especially seniors, are not feeling left out as a society. I'm Elle.
I'm Shruti.
I'm Elton.
I'm Charlotte.
We are the co-founders of
Digi-Up.
We created a board game to teach seniors about the scams they are at risk of and how they can protect themselves from it. So what we try to do in Digi-Up is we try to create a safe space for seniors all around Singapore where they have an environment to feel comfortable in learning about all these digital skills related to scams or related to digital payment in a way that is fun through the addition of gamification. Okay, so for today's meeting agenda, I'll be splitting up the work accordingly. So for the first one, Elton and Shruti, you'll take through the revision.
So we first met each other in Singapore Polytechnic and we had similar shared experiences of our grandparents getting scammed.
One personal experience that I have was actually between me and my grandmother. She received a call from an unknown number. The caller told her that I was kidnapped. So he was asking for a ransom. My grandma, panicking, almost sent the money. But thankfully, my aunt, who was actually at home, called me to ask for my whereabouts, to confirm that I was actually safe. So from there, we can tell that it's important to actually educate elderlies about scam because they are much more vulnerable, they are easily preyed on. So this is our board game called Simi Scam, where we teach seniors about the various digital scams that they are at risk of. So our name itself is derived from the Hokkien language, which also means what scam in English. And our instruction sheet is also available in all 4 languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil.
So the reason we chose Snake and Ladder is because incorporating a game that they are already familiar with would help to increase their engagement when playing the game.
So within the board game itself, you will see different boxes, things like the scam snake, the scam chance boxes. This is where you will encounter our various scam cards in both English and also in Chinese.
I did diploma in cybersecurity, where I learned about ethical hacking and how hackers really target these victims, like the seniors. So from there, I was able to translate this knowledge to the cards. We split up the cards into 3 difficulty levels.
So for our beginner and intermediate cards, it's just a simple scenario, and then they will flip over to get the answer, yes or no, and they'll be able to read more about how they can protect themselves for these various scams. Then our advanced card is in a multiple choice format where they are given 4 different ways to actually react in that scenario, and they have to choose the one that is best fitted and the way that they can protect themselves. We're just setting up our final workshop with Feria, which is at Brickland AAC for the advanced level of our game. The seniors have actually been one of the most enthusiastic bunch that we've met, so very excited for this final session with them.
所以我们今天要玩的就是我们的高级难度，你们期待要玩这个新的难度吗？期待吗 ？OK， 很好。所以我们在第1个还有第2个课程跟你们分享了我们的 CME framework。OK， 所以我们今天会重新复习一下。
To actually help seniors remember what to do when they encounter suspicious messages is following the title of our game. So SIMI. S is actually to stop and think, to not panic. Then we move on to I, which is to investigate, to actually look out for who is the sender, what is the content of the message. So for M, to look out for mistakes. So usually in scam messages, there will be mistakes in spelling, grammar, and even sometimes mistakes in the URL. And the last I, if after doing the first 3 steps, they are still unfamiliar on what to do, we encourage them to actually reach out to any trusted peer or family member, or they can call the scam hotline that Singapore has, which is 1799 to clarify their doubts.
I think then don't want C lah. Sure.
This is important. A. It's also important.
I'm Madam Lim, age 72.
我是熊蛙，我今年83岁。I am Rebecca. My age is 74 right now.
I'm Maybelline. My age is 79.
I think old people are easily being scammed because we don't know much about high technology and we are scared. And then normally we pity people and then being cheated. That is why it's important that we have to know all these things so that we won't be scammed.
Okay, review.
Answer is
A.
we enjoy it because the girls are very friendly and very helpful.
所以我们现在到了我们的 prize giving ceremony. One for our winner and second for our most enthusiastic player. 所以第一个 drum roll 一下。I think being founders of a startup at a young age is definitely challenging because a lot of the times clients may question if we have the capabilities or if we have the commitment to like actually go through with the project. Congratulations!
We were also the youngest walking into networking events, but I think through these experiences, we also learn how to be articulate, to actually be professional ourselves. The biggest push factor for us is the why. Why are we even doing this? And for us, is to actually empower and help seniors.
Interacting with the seniors itself is like really very warm and like welcoming. There are seniors who come up to me like after the workshops to thank us for planning. Appreciation like that really makes our day and makes us keep going.